Hey everyone, welcome back to another episode. I'm Joe.
And I'm Wesley. Today we're going to go back to the basics, but with a twist. We're going to break it down and how to look at your entire financial picture like a system, where every piece, your income, your assets, your debt, your goals needs to work together.
This is a huge mindset shift. A lot of people look at their finance in silos. Here's my 401k, here's my student loan, here's my savings. But real financial management is about seeing the connections between those things. Let's start with a big idea. Think of all your finances like a personal ecosystem. You've got your income streams, your savings and investments, your liabilities like mortgages or student loans. Then you got your goals, your risk tolerance, and they all interact. They all work together.
Exactly. And we got one example here. If you've got a high income, but also have high expenses and no savings, that ecosystem is really out of balance. Just like nature, one piece can throw off the whole thing.
It's not about perfection. It's about harmony. That's the lens that we want to help people adopt. Because once you start thinking like that, financial decisions become less stressful and more strategic.
Let's talk about one of the most basics but misunderstood concepts. Assets versus liabilities. On paper, it's simple. Assets put money in your pocket and liabilities take money out. But in real life, that's a nuance.
Totally. A home, for instance, might be considered an asset. But if it's costing you more each month than you're comfortable with, it can feel like a liability, especially if you don't have liquidity to back it up.
And that's where financial management becomes more of an art. It's not just math. It's about how these things all fit together. What role each plays in helping or hindering your own goals.
Now let's look at the financial layers you should be thinking about. When working with clients, we walk through layers of their financial life: cash, debt, investments, protection like insurance, tax strategies when we bring accountants in, and estate planning. Each layer has to be addressed and aligned.
Yep. And most people are doing great in one of two areas, but totally missing the others. Maybe they've got great savings, but no estate plan, or they're investing aggressively without a cash reserve.
A well-rounded plan is like a good house: solid foundation, structure, and protection. Ignore one piece and that whole thing can be vulnerable.
Now let's look at a hypothetical scenario. Financial harmony in action. Let's imagine someone named Jordan, say mid-30s, solid career, making good money, but feeling that they're always playing catch up financially.
Jordan's got a decent 401k going, some equity in their home, and a chunk of student debt still hanging around. They're saving, but it's not consistent. They've got goals, maybe a vacation home one day or starting a side business, but there's no clear plan.
Now when Jordan sits down to lay it all out, income, debt payments, savings rate, investment strategy, they realize something. It's all happening, but it's not working together. The cash flow is reactive, the investments are scattered, and the debt feels like a weight and just not like a strategy.
So we help Jordan build a game plan. We balance out the debt payments with automated savings, create a true emergency fund, and make sure these investments align with short and long-term goals. Suddenly, everything moves in sync. It's not just money in, money out. It's a system that supports the life Jordan actually wants.
And you want to know the best part? Jordan really feels in control. That's the difference between managing money and really mastering it.
So if you take one thing from this episode, it's this. Don't just look at your money in pieces. Start thinking of your financial life as a system where every part has a purpose. And when they all work together, that's when real progress happens.
And here's our question to you. Is your financial ecosystem working in harmony? Are your assets, liabilities, and goals out of sync? If you're not sure, reach out to us at Black Diamond Financial Solutions, and we'd love to help you align your plan and make every dollar work smarter for you. Thanks for tuning in today. Smart Money Moves Fresh Minds. Catch you guys next time.